Let's look at last part of this topic, electromagnetic wave. Electromagnetic wave basically is a type of transverse wave. It does not need a medium to travel, not like the water wave or sound wave that need a medium. So this one doesn't need a medium to travel. Of course, it can also travel in certain medium, like for example, light can pass through the water. Okay, electromagnetic wave travel with the same speed in vacuum, which is 3 times 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. This value will be given in the list of constant. So when they go into medium, this value, their speed will reduce. Okay, in vacuum or space, that is enough to say that it's 3 times 10 to the power of 8. So the speed of wave will change, like I said just now, when they pass through medium like water or glass or other types of medium. Alright, so there are some the values of the wavelength that you need to memorize them, ranging from radio wave to gamma ray, and the order of them you also need to remember which one is the higher frequency, which one is the lower frequency. Okay, so just bear in mind that the dangerous one has higher frequency. So like X-ray and gamma ray, they are dangerous, right? So they are having higher frequency. Okay, so radio wave, we heard about radio, right? So that's not very dangerous. We can listen through the radio as it get transmitted to the receiver, so that's not dangerous. So that's radio wave. Okay, so you have this kind of idea in mind lah. So you have some sort of method to remember the order. Also, you can have it on your own. Okay, so by the way, so gamma we have, after that is X-ray, then we have the UV, then we have visible light, infrared, microwave, and then radio wave. Okay, so wavelength and frequency, what I suggest is you just remember one of them. Okay, and I suggest the wavelength. Okay, because for visible light, the wavelength is the most used. Okay, the wavelength is the most used. So that's 400 nanometers to 700 nanometers. I will always use this term. You can still record that as 4 times 10 to the power negative 7 to 7 times 10 to the power 10 to the power negative 7. So this one being the red color, and this one being the violet. Okay, so in between there are 7 colors, so you just divide them equally. That will be roughly the wavelength. Okay, so above the violet we have ultraviolet. So violet and ultraviolet, very easy to remember, right? And that's in this order of 10 to the power negative 8. It range from negative 7 to negative 10, but we just record that as negative 8. So that's UV. And we have X-ray 10 to the power negative 10, and we have gamma negative 12. So that's like an even number order, negative 8, negative 10, negative 12, right? So below here we also have one red color, then followed by infrared. That's negative 6. Okay, that's negative 6. Again, this is just a range. It has a range, but we just have to remember this order. But we don't have negative 4. Straight away we go down to negative 2 for microwave, a few cm. Okay, then radio wave also is not that kind of pattern. It's just 1 km and above. Okay, 1 km and above. Radio wave is very long wavelength. Okay, so then how to get the frequency? Very simple. So we have the speed of wave or speed of light equals to f lambda. Okay, then using this and the corresponding wavelength, you can get all this frequency here. Okay, so that you can calculate on your own. All right, so do remember the wavelength and also the order. So it come very handy. It come in very handy because when question asked, it's like the order of it. Sometimes they need you to estimate the wavelength. Okay, then you can recall very easily. All right, so I'll see you in the next topic.